Idea came to her just 2.5 years ago when she went from breastfeeding to formula feeding her oldest son, and she felt that something wasn't quite right with the water. Joining us right now is Sarah Pageau, founder of Blueland Sustainable Household Cleaning Products. Sarah, thank you so much for joining us this morning, of course, on behalf of All Things Earth Day.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to be here.
Absolutely. Okay, well, let's get started. This is so interesting. 2.5 years ago, so you felt something wasn't right with the water you were giving him. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah. So when I had my son, I was a first-time mom, and I was doing a lot of research into what kind of water I should use to mix with his baby formula. And I was pretty horrified to learn that regardless of whether you're drinking tap water or bottled water, that our drinking water here in the US can contain hundreds of pieces of microplastics. Wow. And that's the first time I connected the dots between all the single-use plastic that we're using as a society and how a lot of it's entering our oceans and our waterways and breaking down, and now it's showing back up in our drinking water supply and our food supply.
It's so interesting to me that you were able to see that problem, but take the initiative as a mother to really do something about it. And of course, that's how Blueland came to fruition. Tell me about the products and the difference and what you've been able to create.
Yeah. And so, it really at that point stemmed from a place of, I want to do my part as a consumer and really cut back on single-use plastic. But then I realized, wow, everything comes packaged in single-use plastic.
Yeah.
And so to start, I decided to start with cleaning products. People don't realize that, in the US alone, we use about over 5 billion plastic cleaning bottles are discarded each year. And, I just had this aha moment as I was looking at my multi-surface cleaner, and I was like, wow, that product is most all water. In fact, it's over 90% water. And we buy it in a new plastic bottle every time. Mm-hmm. And so I thought, why don't we just reuse the bottles and, just sell to people what they need, and they can add their own water at home. And so,
so interesting.
Yeah. So that's the first, that's the first product we ended up coming out with, a range of spray cleaners that we shrunk down from these big bottles of liquid to these tablets.
And
wow. These are, and, we sell you this beautiful reusable forever bottle. So you just buy the bottle once. And then when you need more product or you run out of product, you add your own water at home, you drop in a tablet, and then that's it.
That makes so much sense. Right. It really does. And I love the fact that you have 5 easy plastic-free swaps that all of us can do on our own homes, and save ourselves some money. What sort of tips can you give us, or use this instead of that? What do we need to know?
Yeah. I mean, the beauty of these swaps are that they can save you money because, I think as consumers, we are so stuck in this single-use mindset. But if we can find areas across our home that we can reuse, we can actually save money because we don't have to keep buying new, for example, plastic Ziploc bags or saran wrap. And so, those are some examples. Like in our home, we use silicone alternatives. Like Stasher is a great brand. We use reusable sort of baggies instead of having to buy new plastic Ziploc baggies each time.
Sarah, where can we learn more? Where can we find out more about your products and perhaps see what you have to offer?
Yeah, so would love for you to check us out at blueland.com. And you can also follow us on Instagram at Blueland.
Wonderful. Good stuff, Sarah. Thank you so much for doing your part for Earth Day and, of course, helping us do ours. We certainly appreciate your time.